Good morning. It's 9:15 on a Wednesday morning. I was up until about 3 AM editing the vlog and putting up the quick tip for today. Then an alarm went off at 7:15, which I did snooze, but I got out of bed about 7:45. Got my exercise done, which is cool. It's over and done with. Don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. And I got a package of some sort in the post, a letter or something in the post office that the postman was trying to deliver to me but couldn't, so I'm gonna go and pick it up now. Not quite sure what it is, but I have my suspicions, so we'll see.
I lay here in cold and lonely prison cell. For 20 years it's been my own.
Damn. I'm pretty strict on my diet usually, eating kind of real food. But today is just a mental day, so I had to run out of the house before I could have a breakfast. But I did a workout session, and when I do that, if I don't get protein into me within the next hour, I know my muscles is gonna get sore. So I have a little cheat that I use, which is the Quest bars. I was introduced them, I think it was through Jimmy Moore's Living La Vida show podcast, and they are. This is 21 grams of protein. There's only 4 net carbs, so I'm allowed to eat this. Quick tip, or I pick up some parcels when the postman can't find me. It's quite close to the route where I run, but it's a little bit on the different side of the funny part of the town. It's like there's nothing around here. It's not really on the way to anywhere, so you just have to specifically go for this. It's kind of the south side's inner city area where a lot of social housing, and some of the estates here can be a bit rough. So if you're in Dublin in this area, you shouldn't be really walking around with a camera in your hand, unless you look like a raving lunatic already. People just don't care.
I'm doing time for taking someone's life.
This building here, they probably know more about your habits than you do yourself. Facebook offices.
Still I'm guilty of the crime.
Hope they still have it.
I was young and blinded by.
Okay, my suspicions were right. While I'm here, I'm not going to miss an opportunity to capture a couple of cool shots here as well, because the Grand Canal Dock is nice place, especially this time of the day, the lights. For all the powers that be, who keeps on telling us that Ireland is out of recession and everything is fine and everything is cool. There's people camping here under the bridge. And they've been there all night, tent, and like it was a cold night. So nobody should be having to do that in Ireland in 2016.
But as you can see, it didn't take me far. I heard you got married to another man. It ain't easy, but I try to understand.
This is the Trinity College. Here we're walking from Pearse Street Station to the city centre. This is the greatest way, because walk to the Trinity College, you kind of in between the streets, and it's kind of there's a lot more quiet and fresher air. It's a nice place. You get here, there's rugby pitch. You gotta see matches here sometimes. And here you get some cricket. Summertime. During a lunch hour, this place is packed. People do picnic lunch. It's great. One of the things I love about this city. It's just a camera shop. This happens to me all the time in music shops, but not a camera shop as well, where I end up educating them on stuff. It baffles me. I was trying to get one of those wind jammers for the built-on microphone on the Canon, because it gets pretty windy in Ireland, and sometimes it's just all you hear is the wind. But they didn't know about them, so I had to show them the company who makes them, and they were actually the suppliers for that company, so hopefully they're gonna order them. But I've got a feeling I'll have to get order them online. And, oh well. It's just funny sometimes. Macaroons.
Close my eyes, I feel your hand in mine.
Back home. Those Quest bars are great as emergency, but it's no substitute for real food, so I need to get some breakfast into me. Oh, it's a busy day today. So, my to-do list. There. Exercise, that's done. First thing in the morning. Pick up the mail. The mail is picked up. Take some photos. I had quite a successful time-lapse session at the Grand Canal Dock, which was lovely. And I took a couple of pictures on the way as well. So, clean kitchen, just finished doing that. Go to the bank, done. Same with this week's song to be mastered. I have to have another listen to it and make sure that I'm still happy with it, and then it's ready to go. Film some stuff. I'm doing that right now, and I've been doing that all day, and I will be doing it for the rest of the day as well. And I need to sit down and do some writing. I've had this new project I talked about yesterday. It's going to require a lot of writing. So 5 o'clock I have a session, so I'll go there about 4 o'clock, have dinner, and then when I come back I have to edit the vlog, today's vlog, and write tomorrow vlog that comes out tomorrow, and write a quick tip for tomorrow. But before we do that, the good people at the Dario send me some goodies to try out. Let's have a look what's in the box. That's quite a big promise, isn't it? I've never seen one of these before though. So this is a very mysterious box. Looks like a normal Dario string set. With these new acoustic alloy N6 strings, that advance is clear. Finally your guitar can truly express the sound it was born with. Featuring traditional materials like phosphor, bronze, nickel and high carbon steel combined in technologically innovative ways, alloy N6 will bring out the unique qualities of the guitar you own, allowing its natural voice to shine. From what I can gather, these are not coated strings, which the EXP 17s that I've been using lately are. I don't particularly care about the coating. It's not like, oh, I have to get a coated strings. It just happens to be that the EXP 70s are very durable, very stable, very strong, sound great, so that's why I used, not because of any technological reason. What they say here is these are not coated strings, but they do have the New York high carbon steel, which I believe is the same steel that is in those EXPs. I'm intrigued now. So once I put them on, I need to put them through their paces, through the test. And today, I don't think it's a good day to do that. I'll tell you why, because I've already recorded this week's song and I want to capture with this, because I only have one set of strings to try out. I want to capture a session, test them out in a studio, and I want to test them out then in a gig, live gig with a slitter as well. So to do that, I think next week, Monday or Tuesday, these are going on to the guitar. Hopefully they're as strong as the EXPs are, and if they are, they will last me a week, no problem. So that will allow me to try all of those options. So I really do like the packaging, simplicity of it. But for now, if you want to find out more about the strings, go to dario.com/N6alloy. Massive thank you to Don from Dario for everything you've done over the past year. He's been in contact with me a few times, and he sent me a couple of sets of strings to try out. I like when companies have people like Don working for them who believe in the product and are willing to take the chance, you know, throw somebody a couple of free sets and convert them, because you believe in your product so much that you believe that if you give this to me, I might actually be buying this in the future, which that's exactly what happened with the EXP 17s. They're the only strings I've been using since then, and absolutely love them. Also, thanks John for putting me in touch with Elaine and Elaine Smith from the Dario in UK. Thank you very much for the strings. They arrived. There will be a review of the strings. There will be audio, video, the whole lot of it. Cool. Right, it's time to have a listen to this week's song. I let it brew overnight. I'll see what it sounds like today. What I usually do is mainly listen to it with the headphones. I do have speakers here, but I use them for when I'm actually mixing it. I have a rough idea of what they sound like, but that's it. But the master I usually listen to it with these headphones, which are nothing fancy. They're good sound. They're just comfortable in the head. Like they're nothing high quality audio. And then I listen to after that with just the normal iPhone headphones as well, just to get a few different varieties of what it would sound like in well, what most people would be listening to in these days. Yeah, let's check it out. I like it. I like it a lot. Can't wait for you guys to hear it. Okay, it's the last lesson of the week done. I was playing with two brothers, Paul and Nevin, and it was excellent. They were so good players, and buzzing after that. Delighted I am.
When I close my eyes, I feel your hand in mine. It's hard to think you're someone else's wife. I suppose you had to move on with your life, while your first love's locked up doing time.